Three things Liverpool needs to do to defeat Manchester City. Hear me out. We know that we are not in the best form as of now. Liverpool is not in the best form currently. But then these are the three things I believe Liverpool can do to defeat Manchester. Number one, high press. Tactical gang pressing. We need to take the game to Manchester City. Don't sit back and relax. Don't let them come to us. Gang press them tactically. Let's go back to the way we used to gang press a club. I know Klopp and Slot, two different coaches. Don't even let us talk about Slot at all. I'm just saying these are the things I believe we can do to make sure that we are going to defeat Manchester City. Gang pressing, high gang pressing. Because if you look at their centre backs, right? These are people who likes to hold on to the ball. Gay, if you watch his game recently in Manchester City, he likes to hold the ball while trying to find the best person to pass the ball to. Kushanov, he's not really composed with his foot. He's a very good defender, but he's not really composed with his foot. We need to put pressure on the Manchester City defense. Same with Donnarumma. He's not comfortable with his feet. He's not comfortable on his feet. Don't let them come and attack us before he start running around. Plus, Liverpool gang pressing this season has been terrible. Most times you see the way they gang press, just one player running and trying to mark like three different players. It doesn't work that way. When a player is actually chasing down a particular opponent, a particular defender, other players should be giving him an helping hand by chasing the next best possible person that he can pass to. A Liverpool attacker is actively gang pressing a defender, a Man City defender, and not that Liverpool attacker should be marking the closest defender that he might want to pass to. That's the way it should work. And then in the middle of the park, even if they don't want to pass to the next defender close to him, he will want to pass it into the midfield. Our midfielders should be on high alert. And one of the biggest challenges we've had this season is the fact that our midfield has been caught napping several times, sometimes non-existent, like against Brighton. Liverpool were bullied in the midfield. See the way Milner was bullying our young midfielders. It felt like we had no midfield on that particular day. So that's why we need to gang press. When we take this game to Manchester City, try to win all second balls. Your defense should be your best form of attack. Your attacker should be your first line of defense. And that should be the first thing I think we should do to defeat Manchester City. Number two, we need to be very clinical. Very, very clinical. Look at the game against Galatasaray. We could have scored up to 6 goals in that game, but then we were just doing rubbish, misplaced passes in front of goal, poor decision making in front of goal. It was just erratic in terms of taking our opportunities. Then, if you saw the game, you understand that we could have won by a large margin, and you can't just help but wonder why we are so wasteful in front of goal. Coach, you always say we create the best chances. What's the essence of creating chances that you can't convert? We have the IXG. Then what? You don't need to have IXG. We just need goals. You need to be very clinical in front of goal. You need to be clinical. Mo Salah is one of the biggest culprits in terms of missing these chances. We know. But then he has done his best for Liverpool. He's not in the best form. But then what are the other strikers doing? Aside Ekitike, and even Ekitike is also clinical, but not that very, very clinical. If you add a very clinical striker, you will see that Ekitike himself is not as clinical as we thought. But then, because we're having Ekitike as an upgrade in comparison to Nunes, where we are coming from, obviously it's far better. But then he himself needs to work on his finishing. He's very poor with his scoring with his head. For his height, I'm really, really disappointed. But then he's still the best player in terms of attack this season for Liverpool. You understand that Isak is injured and is back. That's good to hear, but I'm not sure he's going to play against Manchester City. And even if he's ever going to play, maybe a few minutes, 15 to 10 minutes, that's the maximum he can play. So the second thing we need to do is that we need to be very clinical in front of goal. Very, very clinical in front of goal. Take our chances as they come. We don't have to wait until our opponent. Third, and the most important part of this trial is the fact that Liverpool should not concede first. In anything we do, we should not concede first or concede early, because this is one of the biggest challenges we've had this season. Liverpool has problems with conceding first. For each time we concede first, there is high probability that we are going to lose the game. Liverpool have fallen behind 13 times this season. 13 good times. And how many times have we won out of the whole 13? We've only won 1, lost 10 out of 13, and draw 2. That's crazy. That's to tell you that immediately Liverpool concede first, the probability that we are going to lose the game is very, very high, like 90% high that we are going to lose the game. Now, on the other side, When will Liverpool scores first? We've played 17 games where we scored first, and we've won 13 good time, drawn 3, and lost just 1. That tells you automatically, for us to win this game, we need to score first and make sure we do not concede first. As long as we can do this, the probability that we are going to win is very, very high. You see the way I keep using the word probability, because now this is the Liverpool team where nobody can tell you what to expect with this Liverpool team. Today they are playing well, tomorrow they are doing rubbish, they're playing nothing you can't even understand, the game you can't even understand. So I believe for us to be able to win this game, we need to score first and do not concede early. Do not concede first. And this is the biggest game changer for Liverpool. That's the biggest game changer for Liverpool. If you can score first, it means that there's high probability that we are going to go on and win the game. But when we concede first, there's high probability that we are going to lose the game. So it's as simple as that. And now, my simple prediction for this game. I believe that as a Liverpool fan, with my belief, I believe we should be able to defeat Manchester City. 2-1, nothing much. But then I have to be very, very truthful with you. I'm not really convinced we can defeat Manchester City. But the Liverpool sentiment in me tells me we're going to win 2-1. So it's going to be a 2-1.